loves. Today I am going to Emery Lord's event at Books of Wonder for the launch of her latest book, The Names They Gave Us. And I thought today would be a fun day to vlog. Right now I'm actually walking to Black Tap, which is a place in Midtown, and I think there's one downtown too. They make those like amazing looking milkshakes. You probably have seen them on Instagram, but if you haven't, you're gonna see one very soon because I'm finally going to get to try it. So yeah, right now I'm pretty much just walking there, and I figured I would also show you what I'm currently reading. Reading Hello Sunshine by Layla Howland. This book comes out in July, and I'm super anticipating it because I loved her Nantucket duology, so I'm like really excited to be reading it, and it's really cute so far, so yeah, I'm happy. But I think I'm going to stop vlogging for the moment, and then I will pick up with you guys when we get to Black Tap to celebrate Molly's birthday. I don't know if I said that. My sister-in-law Molly, it's her birthday, so that is why we are meeting there to celebrate. It's gonna be her, my other sister-in-law Brittany, and Andrew's also gonna come down or come up from his office to meet us. So we just got to Black Tap, and here with Brittany and Molly and Andrew. And then, if you look past Andrew, we actually happen to be sitting right near Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation. I was like, that guy looks so much like Ron Swanson. And then Brittany looked and was like, nope, that's him. So, pretty excited about that. I tried to take a couple of like sneaky photos of him, but his face keeps being obstructed by other things. So yeah. But I'm gonna do a pan of the like decor in here. It's really pretty. Get on in it. I'm gonna try. I'll have to get this closer too, but that wall is so cool. Everyone's on their phones. There's my Offerman. Yeah. It would count. Good job, Brittany.
I got the sour power black cherry.
I got a cookie something.
You're too tall. And I got the sweet and salty, which is already like falling apart. They're all melting, but they look delicious.
This is for Andrew.
That one's mine.
That's for you.
You're
growing.
This is what keeps happening. They are just falling apart. But they look great. The best what?
Like that.
Ooh, yours looks really good. My milkshake is everywhere. So now I'm at Books of Wonder and just waiting for the event to start, and I'm really excited because I got to meet Hazel from Stay Bookish. I actually talked about her zine in one of my news videos. Awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. It's so amazing. So if you have not checked that out, you should do that. But yeah, we're just waiting for Emery.
Hi everyone, it's so nice to see you. I see a lot of familiar faces, which is wonderful to me. My new book is called The Names They Gave Us. It is a book about a girl named Lucy who's going into her senior year of high school. And she's the daughter of a pastor. She's a religious person. And when her mom's cancer reappears, it kind of shakes everything that she thinks and believes about her world. She's angry and doubting and all sorts of stuff. And in the midst of all of that, her mom suggests that instead of Lucy attending the Bible camp that their church runs, that she instead attends the camp across the lake as a counselor for a camp that is for kids who have been through hard stuff, which is a real thing that exists. And kind of just for kids who have been through more things than their peers have, and can find sort of solace in each other in that way. And so even though, obviously, in this description of the book, I'm like, please read my fun book about cancer and God. I actually think of it way more as being a summer camp book, and particularly about finding and making your first work family, the first sort of group of people who you're thrown together with maybe not much more in common than what you've decided like your place of employment will be, and thinking like, how am I going to bridge the gap between me and this person? And by the end of the summer, having a bond with them that's tighter than you maybe could have had with your friends at home. So that's sort of the core of the story for me. It's a summer camp story with a side of cancer and God. That's my pitch.
I'm Bridget Kemmerer. My book that was just released in April is Letters to the Lost. It's my 7th novel. It is my first contemporary. And Letters to the Lost was definitely a new type of book for me to write, because everything I had written prior was paranormal, and this is my first real contemporary. And it's about a girl named Juliet, whose mother was a world traveling photojournalist who would go to war zones and take gruesome photographs. And Juliet and her mother would always communicate by writing letters back and forth to each other. And her mom is killed in a hit-and-run car crash on the way home from the airport, coming home to visit Juliet. And Juliet does not know how to cope with this. Our books are super happy. And Juliet doesn't know how to cope with this. So to deal with her mother's death, she leaves letters to her mom at her mother's grave. And a boy named Declan, who goes to school with Juliet, he has gotten into some real trouble, and he has been court-ordered to community service, where he has to work at the cemetery, and he finds one of Juliet's letters, and he writes back to her. And at first she's really pissed off and hates that he interfered, but then they start writing back and forth to each other anonymously, and they realize they kind of have a lot more in common with each other than they think. But they don't know that they know each other at school, and they absolutely hate each other. So the book is, my agent called it a dark and gritty twist on You've Got Mail. And a little bit, it does have that theme to it. But it's really just about these two kids kind of finding each other when they need to, and figuring out. And there's a little bit of romance there too.
We just got our copies of Letters to the Lost signed. And I'm here with Alexa and Rachel. And now we're just waiting in line to meet Emery. And there's my husband. And then we're gonna go home. Actually, Andrew came with me to Books of Wonder 2 years ago for Emery's launch for The Start of Me and You. So,
I remember like it was 2 years ago.
that was when we were just dating, and now we're married. We're at another Emery Lord event. Nice. Yeah. Are waiting for the subway to go back to the station. So that was actually like amazing. That was one of the best conversations that I've ever had with an author. I feel like I usually like freeze up. I'm like, here's my book, thank you for signing it. But I like actually had a conversation with Emery, which was nice. And she made me feel a lot better about reading the book, because it deals with a mom with cancer, which is something that is a very sensitive topic for me. So I've been very nervous about reading it, but I love her books, so I want to. So now I feel like I can do that, and I'm very happy. But yeah, so it was a really good day, and now we're gonna get on the train and go home. We got to see Nick Offerman. We got amazing milkshakes. Got to meet Emery Lord again. And my arm is falling because these books are really heavy and I shouldn't have had them on my camera arm. But yeah, bye. Say bye.
No, bye.